So Disney, and by extension YouTube, just got caught again for collecting children's data. Disney has to pay a $10 million fine for collecting children's data on YouTube, which again, this is like pennies to them. But anyways, they have to pay a $10 million civil penalty for allowing children's data to be collected on videos posted to YouTube. The FTC, which is the same company that fined YouTube in 2019 and forced them to label their videos as either made for kids or not made for kids, alleged that Disney failed to designate videos on the platform as, quote, made for kids. That designation is meant to comply with federal law that protects kids from having their data collected and used for targeted advertising. So basically, they had videos that were made for kids, but they just didn't mark them as made for kids. The FTC said in a statement that Disney will change its practices to comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, which is also known as COPPA. You guys might have heard of it before, which requires parental consent for data collection for users under 13 years old. Our order penalizes Disney's abuse of parents' trust and through a mandated video review program makes room for the future of protecting kids online, age assurance technology, said Andrew Ferguson, the FTC chairman, in a statement. Disney said that it is committed to adhering to child privacy laws. Right. They said, supporting the well-being and safety of kids and families is at the heart of what we do. This settlement does not involve Disney-owned and operated digital platforms, but rather is limited to the distribution of some of our content on YouTube's platform. This is obviously going to be important later. Disney has a long tradition of embracing the highest standards of compliance with children's privacy laws, and we remain committed to investing in the tools needed to continue being a leader in this space. Well, time for the irony, right? So in 2019, YouTube agreed to pay a $170 million fine for collecting data on children. I don't think it's a coincidence that Disney's latest collection of data on children happens to be on YouTube when YouTube is a repeat offender of collecting children's information. As a part of that settlement, YouTube began requiring content providers to designate whether their videos are, quote, made for kids or not. Obviously, that was one of the biggest changes in the history of YouTube. All of us have to mark our videos as either made for kids or not made for kids. With features like personalized ads and notifications not being on for made for kids, videos that are set to made for kids are more likely to be recommended alongside other kids' videos. According to the FTC complaint, YouTube notified Disney in June 2020 with some 300 videos from movies including The Incredibles, Coco, Toy Story, Tangled, and Frozen had not been designated as made for kids. The complaint states that YouTube redesignated the videos but had to keep doing that with additional videos over the next couple of years. Okay, well, how come YouTube's automated systems can detect 2 seconds of me using a copyrighted song and immediately demonetize my entire video or live stream, but it seemed like they were having trouble staying on top of Disney for not marking videos as made for kids? It's fucking Disney. Obviously, most of their content is going to be catered towards kids, so how is YouTube having a tough time redesignating the video? They're having such a tough time that the FTC had to step in and fine Disney $10 million. I don't know, it just seems like some bullshit to me. YouTube has all these automated systems that will fucking false flag you, strike you, delete your channel randomly, demonetize your whole video, demonetize your whole channel, but for some reason they weren't able to stay on top of Disney to mark their videos as made for kids? It's fucking Disney. Like I said, that sounds like some bullshit to me. YouTube allows users to designate videos either individually or at the channel level. According to the complaint, Disney's policy was to designate at the channel level, but then posted many child-oriented videos to its not made for kids channels, resulting in them being designated as not made for kids by default. I wish they would have specified which one of Disney's not made for kids channels, quote for quote, that they're talking about. These videos include cartoons, sing-alongs, and story times with actors reading children's books. Disney obtains a share of YouTube's ad revenue on its videos and also sells advertising directly. Disney's failure to accurately designate child-directed videos as made for kids results in YouTube collecting personal information and placing targeted advertisements on child-directed videos on Disney's behalf, the complaint states. The reason why I feel like this is more nefarious and evil than it seems is because YouTube is trying to play this front of like, oh, we were, redesignating their videos, we caught them, and we were trying to make sure that they knew that those videos had to be set as made for kids. Well, I would be more inclined to believe YouTube if they weren't caught doing the exact same thing without any involvement from Disney themselves. YouTube has also been caught collecting the data of kids all across their platform throughout years, with them having to settle multiple lawsuits, one where they had to pay $30 million, another one where they had to pay over $170 million, as well as Alphabet, the parent company of Google, which is obviously the parent company of YouTube, being exposed for collecting biometric data as well, such as people's facial features and their fingerprints and stuff like that. So since YouTube has been caught doing the exact same thing over and over again, it's not surprising that they would be involved in this Disney thing as well. Disney's failure to accurately designate child-directed videos as made for kids results in YouTube collecting personal information and placing targeted advertisements on child-directed videos on Disney's behalf. Other features are also disabled on, quote, made for kids videos, including comments and autoplay. You also can't add those videos to a playlist, you can't play them in a mini player, among other things. The mini player thing doesn't really make any sense for why you would not let kids do that, but regardless, under the settlement, Disney must maintain an audience designation program to properly classify all the videos it posts to YouTube. The settlement makes room for adoption of age assurance technology by YouTube, whereby the platform would be able to identify the age of all viewers, relieving the obligation to tag individual videos. Yeah, we'll see how long this lasts. So this is the official statement, and this is what they've been ordered to do. Within 180 days of receiving this order, Disney must establish and implement and therefore maintain for 10 years a program to review whether each of the defendant's videos on the YouTube platform is a kid's video, and if in defendant's assessment it is, designate the video as made for kids. They have to document in writing the relevant content, implementation, and maintenance of the audience designation program. They must designate a qualified employee or employees to coordinate and be responsible for the audience designation program, and they must provide the written audience designation program to a senior employee responsible for the audience designation program. They also have to train their employees with roles and responsibilities in publishing videos on the YouTube platform on the requirements of the audience designation program upon hire, and at least once every 12 months thereafter, and assess and document at least every 12 months the effectiveness of the audience designation program. So the FTC has laid down a lot of rules for Disney. We'll see if they follow them. So they were talking about the whole $10 million payment that Disney's going to have to pay, which, like I said earlier, is pennies to them. Disney makes billions, if not probably over $1 trillion. And yeah, so Disney was collecting kids' data on YouTube by falsely marking their videos as not made for kids when they were obviously made for kids. And YouTube, as usual, did a terrible job actually enforcing their rules and allowed Disney to collect the data of kids. No surprise, because YouTube has done the same themselves. So yeah, before I let you guys go, I posted a video a few days ago called YouTube Caught Violating Privacy Laws, where they got in trouble again for violating the privacy laws established by other countries. And I got dozens of comments saying that people cannot hype this specific video. Before you think of it, no, not everybody ran out of hype points at the exact same time. This specific video, nobody could hype it. All my other videos were fine. I checked the hype points on this video. It is still stuck at 2.8K. And yeah, this video just can't be hyped. Really weird that you can't hype this specific video that is talking about YouTube violating privacy law. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just really, really crazy with the shit that goes on YouTube, especially to me. I don't know. I feel like I just get shit on by YouTube all the time, which I guess is fair enough because I'm always making videos kind of exposing all the bad stuff they do. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments. Apparently you can't hype this video. If you guys could hype the video that you're watching right now, yes, you watch it right now, I would appreciate that because YouTube tends to silence videos that are talking about the bad things that they do. So yeah, please leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it. Be sure to hype it if you can. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments and subscribe for more. See ya.